We've been talking about getting our thoughts straight, our ideas straight, getting our game plans together. There's definitely something that we need to vocalize, Ashe. And that came through as confirmation when I saw a blue jay on my roof this rising. Well, it was on the second roof, like how you got tiers and everything. But it was on like right on the daggone porch. I'll put it to you that way. And when I started walking down the steps, they like flew, like not like that. And I kind of like looked up and then I saw it and then it flew across the street. So I was like, Ashe, blue jays are all about being communicative, expressing, speaking. They say that they're some of the loudest birds in the rising. So when you hear birds singing and they're extra loud, 9 times out of 10, it's a blue jay somewhere around. Ashe, Ashe. So just be on the lookout for that. Be, listening to that. Be mindful of all of that. Ashe, Ashe. I have been encouraging you to keep abreast of what's going on in nature. If you hear my spirit, my familiar, I have 2 familiars, Spirit and Marie. Spirit is the baby, Marie is the mama. But there's a ladybug in my house, and the Spirit is with the shits. She's just like, I just need you to calm down just a little bit more. Yeah, so she definitely has a fire spirit, always has. That's where she got her name from. So she is like stalking this little ladybug. But I'm going to take that as a beautiful, positive sign for me. And then I'm going to, definitely throw that out into the universe in regards to, knowing that you're worthy. We've seen the ladybug pop up in readings a couple of times. And for it to be in my home, good luck, good fortune, reminding me that I too am worthy. The blue jay is also reminding me to use my voice to speak the truth. So I'm going to align the blue jay with Gemini for it to be, expressive and communicative and full of intellect and wisdom, definitely Gemini energy. Gemini energy is definitely coming through with thinking things through, so the energy that is upon us right now, and we've been discussing this, so no secrets here, and definitely no coincidences, that there's definitely something brewing in our lives, all of our lives, whether there's tower moments or the transformation card, aka the death card, over the week. A few cards came to me, and this was one of them. This was the one that actually shot out. So the volcano, definitely something has been brewing and is definitely coming to a head, is about to explode. Maybe your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, and it's just asking you to think things through. Remember the last reading we was talking about, just taking a beat just to get our mind and our feelings on the same accord before we just say something that we wish we could take back or say something that we're going to later regret. Don't forget that words are powerful. Words have meaning. Words are spells, baby. So be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of what you're actually saying, especially when it's coming to you and your goals, your dreams, the things that you want to come back to you in abundance, the things that you want to reap in your harvest. You want to be mindful of that. Another card that came through was the River card. Talking about movement, and we've been talking about movement, just trying to make sure that we are putting our best face and foot forward, to knowing when to make a move and knowing when to stay still. Ashe, Ashe. So a lot of things that's coming through right now is definitely talking about moving. The last couple of readings I've done, I've been encouraging you guys to start coming up with your game plans or start making movements. You don't have to rush. There was definitely time on the table. Remember that? Definitely time on the table. But it's definitely coming through to take a look. And you want to get familiar in regards to where you're going. One of the things that also came through was the amethyst. Come through amethyst and clover was the amethyst, letting us know that now was the time to focus. We need to focus on what it is and what it is that we want and how are we going to go about getting it. With the new moon energy in Gemini, Gemini is saying that we already know what we want. And we may not be so clear in regards to how to go about obtaining that, especially when we're going into this dark moon phase. This dark moon phase is like a void. There's no light, coming from the moon. Ashe, Ashe. So going in deeply, just seeing what spirit has to say, seeing what your higher self and your lower self has to say in regards to your goals and your dreams, and in regards to what is definitely sparking off. I share something is definitely sparking off. It is definitely encouraging us to stay focused on what it is that we want out of life and what we have going on. And then once we are realigned with our goals and our dreams, then we definitely want to be moving in that direction. And as you can see, it's just around the river bend. We may not be able to see exactly what's around the corner, but if we've been putting in the work and we've been doing the things that we need to be doing to bring us closer to our goals, because you know, our divine, our source, our ancestors, our Lawas, our Orishas, you know, they're working with us. You know, they have been with us every step of the way. They have protected us every step of the way. And the only thing that they've been asking us to do has been our part. Ashe, ashe. So you should kind of have an idea of what's around the corner. I'm not saying that it's going to be full of moonbeams and rainbows, baby, but it's just reminding you that the cycle of life, we're not new to this. We're true to this. So as we are coming into our own on so many levels, and for a lot of us, our, you know, Jupiter, Saturn, great conjunction, those goals back in December 2020, or 2021, 2020. Take that to your altar. I don't know why I'm spacing on that. But I believe it. Take that to your altar. I don't want to get caught up on that because y'all know how my mind does. I'll start churning on that shit, you know. But you definitely want to make sure that you understand it. It's definitely coming. You know, those goals and those dreams and the success of it all is definitely coming. Something else that also came through was the summer solstice. Is definitely coming through. So this is that time where the universe is telling us that yes, it's coming. And don't worry, we'll be getting into the summer solstice. I'll be doing a whole video on that because it's definitely something beautiful that we have to look forward to. They say that the summer solstice is the perfect duality. Come through, Gemini energy. It is the longest day of the year, and then it's the shortest day of the year, depending on where you are. Northern hemisphere is the longest day, southern hemisphere is the shortest day. But nonetheless, that energy is coming into like a stillness. It's like, and June 21st is the summer solstice. So yeah, let this energy of Mercury go to its docking station, where it's just going to be still. Come on through, allowing us to become still and thinking things through before we go back on our journey. It's also encouraging us to remember the good times. You know, there's been a lot of good things happening to each and every one of us. It hasn't just been, you know, crud. I don't know why I just heard crud, but I'm going to say crud because that's what I heard. Crud. So maybe somebody did you cruddy. You know, maybe you thought this shit was like, I ain't have no good moments. You want to take a beat and you want to think and you want to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? So the last reading we did, we were talking about the microsisms of it all. Maybe it was something small. Maybe it wasn't like that big bang that you was expecting, but we all have been experiencing some good along with the bad, the highs along with the lows. Ashe, ashe. And you know, you definitely want to make sure that you are in harmony with your goals, your dreams, and your ideas, the things that you want out of life. You want to make sure that you're in harmony with that. Anything that is not serving you or anything that is trying to bring you down, you definitely take this to your altar, because you definitely want to make sure that you are, you know, releasing. This dark moon energy is all about releasing, really taking a good look, getting to the root of it all, you know, going into the shadows of it all, allowing your spirit to be the light to shine. That's what's coming through with this summer solstice, baby. Like, you ain't got to wait for the summer solstice. You ain't got to wait for the longest day of the year to go ahead and shine. The summer solstice is coming through to tell you to shine right now, baby. Shine right now. Shine your light right now. You know, it's going to help you to get through these dark times or whatever it is that's coming. It's going to be a little violent. It's going to be a little crazy. It's going to be a little all over the place. It may be personal or it may be worldwide. Ashe, ashe. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another volcano erupting and like a big one, you know, because they say that when Earth is creating, you know, new land, 9 times out of 10 is coming from the volcanoes. You know, when you got that lava coming on through. And as far as music, play Laava, Laava, baby. If you're a part of this spiritual journey, if you're on your, your hoodoo, your voodoo, your Santeria, your Ifa, rocking with your Orishas, rocking with your ancestors, baby, you definitely want to have Laava in your repertoire. You want to have it on your playlist. You want to have her rocking. She has dope, really good music, inspirational music, power music. I mean, she got titles like Sekhmet. She got Warrior. I'm a warrior in the garden. Oh, baby. I wish you two and the world would just let us play our music so we can flow, baby. But listen, yes. Once you get on board with what it is that you want or what it is that you're working on and knowing that it's coming. See, that's the thing. Patience is a virtue. You definitely want to know that it's coming. You definitely want to know that it's happening. All of our energies are coming to let us know that nothing that we have been doing will be in vain. It's just going to take some time. And I've been saying patience and tolerance, patience and tolerance. That's one of my mantras to help me get through my day-to-days, baby. Yes, 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 and yes. So the ocean has also come through, talking about that ebb and flow. So, and there's no coincidence, and I promise y'all know if I had something to do with these cards, I would tell you, baby, but I did not. We have the river and then we have the ocean. So the river flows right on into the ocean at some point. So it's all about going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of what you have going on. And then it's coming back with the new moon yet again. So the energy that's coming through is from new moon to new moon. You definitely want to be mindful. You definitely want to make sure that you're allowing your light to shine through. You are the brightest star in your galaxy. Talking about you, baby. So you might as well go ahead and shine. As for me, my parents named me Robin, little bright star. I can't help but shine. So when people are starting to see that you're coming through, just being you're coming out of your cocoon, you feeling it, you feeling, yes, bitch, yes, the sun is out, you about to be popping and shit. Yeah, some people may not like that, but do not allow that to have you to try to dim your light. Don't allow that to have you shrinking yourself. Do not go along to get along, baby. Ashe, ashe. We've been putting the energy out there for big things to come through, and big things are coming through. Ashe, ashe. And y'all know me. I've been talking about these eights, and you will reap what you sow, baby. You will reap what you sow. What you throw out is coming back to thee abundantly. So we've been talking about all this abundance energy. Jupiter has been rocking. Sagittarian energy has been rocking. Shooting your shot. How y'all been doing? How y'all been doing? They say June is like the 6th month, which is like the halfway point of the year. Do a check-in. And you might as well go ahead and start doing that check-in now with this dark moon energy. Okay, so we got a lot of things popping out. Let's just see what we got going on first and foremost. We got the heart. Connection. So yeah, what is it that is getting the juice that's flowing, this really getting things going? What's in your heart? Who are you connected to? What have you aligned yourself to? That should be the focus. And then we have the snail, the persistence. Come through, Obatala. Did I not say that today was Obatala's day, baby? So when I said that there was still time left on the table, baby, there is still time left on the table. You do not have to be rushed, forced, or hurried. Ashe, do not have to be coerced into it. The heart landed right up under the volcano. So somebody may be getting ready to go through a breakup, a transformation. Somebody's feelings may be getting hurt, or you're healing. Your heart has healed and you're really ready to move on, because it's right up in there with the volcano, then the river with the movement, then we got the snail. Go ahead and take your time. You ain't gotta dive in here first. Put your little toe in there, see how the water feel. Get reacclimated into it. Ashe, ashe. A lot of us have big hearts, so you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping your heart protected, not closed off, not guarded, but just protected. Yes. And I'm also hearing heart health. So some of us may want to do a checkup in regards to our heart. If you're having a heart condition, you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping yourself as calm. No coincidence that the heart came before the snail, or the snail came after the heart. So you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping yourself calm. Really, I felt the good breeze. Thank you. Really rock with Obatala or any, Loa Orisha deity that you rock with, especially on Sundays. You know, Obatala is coming through. The snail comes through. The snail and slugs, they come through with a secretion that helps keep you cool. So when people are feverish or they have a fever, you know, the ancients and some people even in modern times are still using the you know, the herbs, however you pronounce that word, you know, doing things without the I was going to say without the insurances getting involved, because insurances seem to have way more pull than your doctors do these days. I say, but you know, the secretion is a cooling agent. So this is encouraging you to be mindful of your heart. You know, don't have somebody causing anxiety. Don't have people throwing you into a tizzy. Don't let them get your blood pressure up, baby. Ashe. Oh, and then since we talk about blood pressure, be mindful of your salt intake right now. You want to get more water in. We've been talking about a lot of water energy, and we got river, we got that's water. We got ocean, that's water. You got the crystals, they're showing water. That is the ocean in this card itself. Ashe. And then you have the new moon, and that is water. You know, so there's a lot of water energies that are taking place. So you want to be very mindful of, you know, your feelings and your thoughts. Ashe. Be mindful of your salt intake. You know, when you sprinkle a little salt on a slug or a snail, it shrivels up, you know. So, and then we have all this heart here. So yeah, you want to make sure that you are doing a flush. Now may be a good time for a detox. We're going into this dark moon energy to get rid of the things that we don't want to get, you know, in our way for us to get what is rightfully ours. Ashe. But don't forget that we are still experiencing some delays, you know. Things may be slowing down. Oh, okay. Then we have tulip here. Oh, and that's one of my all-time favorite flowers, baby. Tulips is rocking with unconditional. So this could be a slow love that's brewing, you know. It's been a lot of, oh, and then look at that. I was talking about that 8 in abundance, baby. And then we got the infinity symbol. But if you turn the infinity symbol on the side, baby, that is an 8. You know, so this is about you and source, you and the divine, you and your ancestors. They're all coming through abundantly. You know, your work is not in vain. I don't know why I keep hearing it, but they're stressing to me to stress to you that the work you're doing is not in vain. You may not be able to see it because it's just around the river bend, but this is where you're going to have some trust, and you're going to have some faith, and you're going to have some patience and some dedication and commitment. You're going to have to, you know, be mindful. You're going to have to take the highs with the lows, the ebb and flow, baby. You're going to have to take the highs with the lows. But as you can see, the sun is out. The sun is out. You got the sun and the moon here. Ashe. So I'm going to take that in regards to this dark moon, new moon energy as well. But we definitely have the sun shining ever so brightly here. Then we got the summer solstice as a whole sun, baby. As a whole sun. They say in the tarot, the sun is the most happiest and most positive card in the whole goddamn deck, baby. Then you got the sun coming through here. Ashe. And then the sun ain't nothing but fire. So then you got this volcano with this lava. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of heat. I just heard, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. So just know that you know, there is some things that are coming, but this is being divinely guided. Things are being moved out of the way to make room. And now is, if you haven't done your spring cleaning, baby, it is never too late to get in on it. Spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally as well. Some of us are carrying things that are no longer serving us. They probably was never serving us unless it was to keep us with an attitude, keep us guarded, keep us, you know, having that disconnect that we was talking about. But yeah, you definitely want to be mindful of that. If you keep trying to, you know, stay focused and stay positive, and it seems like the negativity and the low energy just keep creeping in, now may be a good time to do like a cleansing, a sacred bath, a sacred shower, a levitate, you know, cleansing your head, or, you know, getting a mambo, or, you know, someone to do that for you, a priest, a priestess to do that for you. Ashe. But yeah, but there's also some love that's brewing here. There's also coming through in regards to this musical energy that trance work may be needed. And then let's be clear, with this dark moon, new moon energy, there's a lot of spell work that's taking place. And you want to make sure that you are protected, because as I stated earlier, there could be some people that are jealous, envious, hateful, spiteful, malicious in regards to trying to do whatever they can for you not to get your shit, because they too busy working on you that they can't even work on themselves, and that's why they don't have shit coming in. So people are definitely throwing energies out there. Make sure that you are throwing the counteract. Ashe, ashe. And then we have the fish. I want to look at this beautiful purple fish. I love this fish. And it's talking about intuition. So you're definitely going to want to use your intuition. While we're in this dark phase of this dark moon, new moon energy, you're going to need to rely, like I said, on your spirit, your intuition. You know, you definitely want to make sure that you're able to hear what's being said. That summer solstice, being still. So some of us need to be in a meditative state. Some of us need to be in a trance-like state, you know, to actually get what we need to get at this time. Ashe, ashe. See, that's what I was talking about, that transformation time. That's the butterfly coming on through. And that's what I was talking about earlier when I said some of us are coming out of our cocoons and we feeling it, baby. We feeling it, baby. We like, yes. You know, so it's all about the cycle of life, you know, so there could have been an ending so a new one can begin. You know, in our culture, we rock with the fish. If you dreaming of fish, you constantly thinking about fish, somebody's pregnant. So that's definitely talking about bringing something to life. Your intuition is trying to help you, to lead you, to guide you, to nudge you, to push you in that direction. And then over top of these butterflies, we have an eye. We're going to take that as the third eye, baby. The third eye. And the way that this is shaped like like a pyramid, you know what I'm saying? So there's definitely some things that are coming together. And look how big. Oh, and then we got the Trinity taking place here. The maiden, the mother, and the crone, baby. Huh? The maiden, the mother, and the crone. We got 3 butterflies here. So 3s are all about expansion. 3s is all about messages. You know, so the messages of expansion is definitely coming through, but it's coming along with some shit. Ashe, ashe. Huh. And then we have hand. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So you want to make sure to know if you're on the giving or the receiving end. If you're predominantly left-handed, then you may be on the receiving end. If you're predominantly right-handed, then you're more so on the giving end. Nonetheless, charity work is definitely on deck. Ashe, ashe. Giving your offerings, giving your gratitudes. This is where it was coming from earlier, that we all have something to be grateful for. We all have something that we can count as a blessing. We all have something we can count as some good vibrations, some high energy. We all have something that we can say that, you know, it wasn't all bad. We all have something for that. So whatever it is that has come to you, you definitely want to make sure that you're giving back, because the more that you give, the more you receive, baby. And the more you receive, the more you give. And that's supposed to be, you know, that ever-flowing cycle. Here we have the infinity. Don't just give to receive. You understand what I'm saying? You know, don't just, well, I'm going to give it so I can get. Don't just give to receive. Ain't nobody stupid and ain't nobody slow, especially our Lawals, our Ishas, and our Divine. Ashe, ashe. Here we have horse, putting it into action. So yeah, you've been given the freedom and the liberties and the power to actually put whatever is needed during this leg of your journey to help bring that along. Ashe, ashe. So you definitely want to make sure that you are shining bright. And then shine bright like a diamond, baby. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Listen. There's some beautiful things that are definitely coming our way. And the last card that came through is the staff, baby. Talking about the direction. And that's what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that during this violent time, we're going to need to be focused on what it is that we're working on the course that we're taking. Some of us may be being encouraged and nudged back on our path. Some of us may have gotten a little distracted, gotten off our path, but we're being encouraged to get back on it now. And as you can see, we are being divinely guided. You know, this energy that's coming through is not just from our ancestors, but whatever herbs and crystals that you're rocking with. Amethyst is very healing. is a magical herb. It is a herb. It's a magical crystal. If you're struggling with sobriety, you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping amethyst around. If you're working on healing, you want to keep it around. The color purple, and you got purple. Oh, watch the movie The Color Purple, baby. You know, because that's in regards to coming into your own, understanding who you are and what you're about. But here we do have purple. So purple is all about loyalty. Purple is all about royalty. Purple is all about, you know, the blendings of it all. You know, so being grounded in your truth and speaking your truth. So when you put those two together, baby, you can't help but come on through. I've been seeing Prince running around this weekend. So everybody's been posting Prince or something about Prince. So yeah, play his music. Ashe, Ashe. Baby, I'm a star. Oh, you might not know it now. Baby, you'll find out I'm a star. Yes. See? Go ahead and play that music to keep you going. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look into the ancestors. Ayi boo boo. Yes. See what they got to say. Let's see what the Orishas and the Lawas, the ancestors, are trying to convey to us, baby. Ooh, okay. So here we have Santeria, Ilagua, 6, Ilagua. Yes. And then we have Magic Mirror here. Yes. What else we got going on? So, you know, Ilagua, Papa Lagba energy, Lagba, Ilagua. Ilagua, this Ilagua is a little girl. And the door is open. So the door opportunity is open. But as you can see behind her, it is totally dark. So like they said, you may not be necessarily sure what's behind the bin. And you may be sitting still, standing still, waiting to see what's behind there. And that's not how it's going to work. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to keep moving. The river doesn't stand still. The river, oh, okay. But the river's not standing still, baby. The magic mirror is definitely talking about illusions. So being mindful that, like I said, some people that are close to you, they may be playing mind games. And take a page out of all air signs, especially Gemini, since we are in Gemini season and the moon is going into Gemini. Actually, that energy is here right now. Ashe, Ashe. That somebody could be trying to play mind tricks. Gemini, air signs are very mindful. They're air signs. They're mental energies. Ashe, Ashe. So, you know, you're really going to have to pay attention to what's being said. You're really going to also have to pay attention to what's not being said. The energies and the vibrations of it all. And shout out to my twin, because I just heard my twin saying, asking the right questions. Watch our robot. You know, because you can say and ask anything, but if you're not asking the right questions, then they're not going to be conducive to what it is you have going on. Ashe, Ashe. And there it is, more crystals up there. So this is a clear quartz. So quartz crystals are definitely on deck. Amethyst is a quartz crystal. You know, and then you got the clear quartz crystal. So if you don't have an amethyst crystal, if you got a clear quartz, that's the crystal of all crystals, baby. If you ain't got nothing in your arsenal or nothing in your knapsack, you should definitely have a clear quartz crystal, because it represents all crystals. It's the energy of all. It's a part of the all, baby. It is a part of the all. Yeah, so the magic mirror, you definitely want to make sure during this dark time that you're taking a deep, good look at yourself first. Make sure you're not the one that's sabotaging. Make sure that you're not the one that's playing mind games with yourself. You want it 1 minute, then you're not so sure. Now that you know, you're starting to put in the work, and I don't know if it's coming through like it's going to be more work than what you thought it was going to be, or you're now second guessing it. You're not trusting yourself with it. You don't feel as though you deserve it. Yeah, these are magic mirrors. These are what they consider to be like glamours. You know what I'm saying? Like facades, mask. You want to go ahead and remove the mask and really take a good look at yourself. There's a golden opportunity that is coming for all of us. There's a golden opportunity that's coming. I mean, look at all of this golden energy that is out here. Look at that. Even with this fiery moment, baby, even in destruction, come through Oya, come through Pele. Pele has definitely come through, and Laava does have a song in regards to Pele. Ashe, Ashe. So yeah, this music energy is coming through real hard. Don't forget to meditate. Don't forget to journal. Don't forget to stay focused. Ashe, Ashe. Give your flowers now. Ashe, Ashe. Unconditional love is definitely on deck. You want to make sure that you are vibrating as high as you can, because whatever is coming through, if you're focusing on that, what they say, we manifest what we are attract, or we attract what we manifest, or we become what we're thinking, and all of that shit. Ashe, Ashe. Not saying that, have a blind eye to the bullshit, or have a blind eye to the things that is coming that is, detrimental. Because let's be clear, when you see Laava, baby, you wants to get the fuck out the way, because anything in its path, it is definitely going down. Definitely. Then we have the wild card. I told y'all, it's some wild shit. Buckle up, Buttercup. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's some wild shit that's about to take place here. We got the Barons, the Gedes, and Maimouna Youssef. So they are the gatekeepers of the underrealm. Come through Scorpio energy that rocks with Pluto, that is in retrograde. Ashe, Ashe. So it's like when you see the Gedes, any and everything is possible, baby. Any and everything is possible. So they are suited and booted. They like to drink. They like to party. They like to curse. So... Oh, and speaking of cursing, like I said, someone may be trying to do a cursing or a hexing on you, or maybe you're doing that to someone. Make sure it's justified, boo. Make sure it's justified. Then here it is again. We got Ryder, Urzuli Frida, the homie, Ashe, Ashe, and a Galway down here in the cut, i.e. boo boo. But as you can see, this mirror here, so she's looking at us while looking in the mirror. There's mirrors all over the place. So, maybe some mirror work is definitely needed. When he was talking about trance work, I said here, they look like they're in a trance. So, trance work, maybe working with a dark mirror. Ashe, Ashe. The dark mirror during the dark moon will be super potent and powerful. Urzuli Frida, the homie, if you're working, with the dark moon, new moon energies, you may want to work with her in her mermaid form, which is the Lasarines, Ashe, which is a part of the underworld, which is part of the underrealm, which is also down here with the Barons, the Gedes, and Maimouna Youssef, baby. They are definitely coming through. And who is going to stop them? So whatever is coming, you will not be able to stop it. But how you move, which direction you go, which course you take, that is totally up to you. And it's definitely something that you're going to have to put into action. But don't forget the good. And I don't want to keep saying something like this is bad, but it's definitely something that we're going to consider. Like, I ain't got time for this shit. Like, I can't believe this shit. Listen, it's all a part of a divine's plan, baby. Something must end so something can begin. Then we have Marie Laveau. Y'all already know. So yeah, this is definitely in regards to putting in that work, whether it is of the light or the dark. Marie Laveau was what they call her, a two-headed doctor. She works with the highs and the lows, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. And again, she has there's an invitation to come on in. And as you can see, the light is on. The light is on. So spirit, is encouraging you. I got you. You're going into darkness, yes, but you're not going in alone. So definitely go on in. And then we have the cowries here. So cowries are definitely in regards to divination. Maybe you need to go see your favorite tarot lady. Hello. Maybe you need to pull some cards for yourself, i.e. Bobo. Maybe you need to give an offering, because the cowrie shells in our tradition is all about the currencies, the money of it all, i.e. Bobo. Ashayo. Yes, 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 and yes. And then we have the omen, which is in the Congo. So you definitely want to make sure that you are beating your drum. Or they were talking about trance work, so it could either be zoning out to music in regards to heavy influence with drums, or water scrying, taking a look into the water scrying. But right now, with all of this water energy, it is something definitely. So if you're a water sign, let me just say this. If you're a water sign, until further notice, you definitely want to make sure that everything we're discussing, being open, being protected, speaking your truth, staying grounded, getting in touch with your emotions, keeping yourself upbeat and full of high vibration. Specifically, if you are a Scorpio, because we are in that Pluto planet retrograde, and it is definitely water energy. You definitely want to make sure, and then you got the Baron. So yeah, if you're a water sign, this could be something, or a fire sign, because the sun and all this hot energy is definitely out. So water and fire energies, there may be a little something extra for you, boo. Okay, say her name and she will come through. You got Oya Yansa Oya, baby. And like I said, that energy of the dark goddesses is definitely coming through. You got Pele right here, and now you got Oya right here. You got Maman Brigitte right here. Let's be clear. For those who are like, I ain't seen no Maman Brigitte. She right there. She right there. She's right in between the Barons. She's right there. There she is, where my finger is. There she is. That's her. And there's a lot of purple energy out here, as I've stated. So the Barons, the Gedes, their colors are purple and black. Maman Brigitte. Also purple and green. There's also a lot of purple and greens out here. Come through amethyst and clover. With Oya, she's doing a dance. So, and then you see the lightning bolts coming down. The thunderbolts, the lightning bolts coming down. And then you see eggplants here. Sexual energies, maybe, like I said, some relationships are coming to an end. Some are on the beginning. So wherever you are, you want to be grateful. There's been a lot of rain taking place, especially where I'm from. It's been nothing but rain. Rain is all about purification, cleansing, and just getting that earth, air, water energy of it all, baby. So yeah, when Oya comes on through, she's a very destructive, powerful, loving, nurturing, kind. But she's a warrior, baby, let's be clear. She's with the shits. So something is about to be moved or has been moved out of your way. And there was a message that came through yesterday. I'm trying to see if I can remember. The message was something like being mindful of our actions, right? Being mindful of our actions, because sometimes the repercussions or the rewards of our actions, they don't take place right away. Sometimes the things we did last year could be the reason that we're going through a hardship this year. So don't be so quick to blame somebody else. Don't be so quick to point the finger. Don't be so quick to just say, why me? Because we are on our journey, and what are we aligning ourselves to? This is what is the ebb and flow of it all. So just be mindful of that. If you thought you got away with something last year and you're in a fucked up ass situation this year, baby, don't look at Tom before you look at yourself. And shout out to Ancestor Tom. One of my high school Mustangs came on through, and he's an ancestor. Ashe, ayi, bo. Ashe, yo. And that again is going in regards to that death phase of an energy. So, we've all experienced death at this point, and is a part of life. And we're going to continue to do so. But just remember the beautiful energies that our ancestors possessed. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, something is definitely being moved. And maybe is being done a little on the violent side to get our attention. We said we wanted something and we didn't put in the work. But true enough for our ancestors and our Lawas and our Orishas, they like, oh, we understand the assignment. Okay, Oya, come on through. Pele, come on through. So there's something that is wild. Like, look at these three. Look at them. Look, somebody come look at this. Look at this shit here. Somebody come look at this. Yeah, there's definitely something wild that's going to be taking place. But don't fall for the illusions. Don't think that, not everyone is always out to get you, but the energy that's coming through, somebody is definitely tampering with that dark work. So you definitely want to make sure that you're protected. Ashe, ashe. You definitely want to make sure that you have that unconditional love and understanding for yourself. Ashe, ashe. Let's go ahead and get some inspiration. Yeah, so things is flowing the way that it is supposed to. Things are going. And let's be clear, even though this is a volcano, the lava is still going to flow, baby. It's still going to flow. So this is all about going with the flow. Don't allow anything to get you off course. See? I follow my heart. So yeah, let that be the message. You definitely want to make sure that you're in line with your heart. Your mind, body, and spirit is all on one accord, and you want to follow it. You want to follow that. Ashe. Okay. I am beautiful. Yeah, be mindful of how you're talking to yourself. Even if you're not saying it out loud, be mindful of the words. Clarity, please. Be mindful of the words that are being spoken about yourself and anyone else. Ashe, ashe. Don't have people out here making you feel less than. Okay, all right. So then it also comes through. Oh, here's that crescent moon again. I have permission. If you're doing any type of light work, dark work, any type of work, baby, you got permission to go ahead and do that. Ashe, give yourself permission to be who you are and what you're about authentically. You are beautiful. You got permission to go ahead and let your light shine, baby. Remember, we just coming out of the cocoon. We just coming out of cocoon. Why not you? Why not you? Oh, she don't even deserve that. Why not? Don't let envious and bitter, hateful, spiteful people have you foregoing shit. Nah. I am, what I say? That ladybug. I am worthy. I am worthy. The universe is coming through to remind you yet again. Don't forget, you're beautiful. You're worthy. You have permission to be exactly who you are. You have permission to do exactly what it is that you need to do to get with things that you want out of life. Whether it's spiritually, physically, materialistically, any of the leads. Come through, my Uncle Lee. Yes. And then it says, I am wild and free. Confirmation here. Like I said, the Gedes, the Barons, Mama Brigitte, they do what the fuck they want to do. And who is going to check them, boo? Who's going to check them? You are wild and free. You are free to be. And then we had that horse energy come through. The horse is also about being wild and being free, you know, and being liberated. You have the power that gave you the permission. Don't squander this moment. Don't do that to yourself. Ashe, ashe. And let's go ahead and see what other Lawa or Orisha deity that you can rock with during this time. Baby, yes. Come through. Don't forget to give your offerings. Don't forget to give your gratitude. There may be a sacrifice that is needed. You definitely want to check into that. You definitely want to go into the altar. Go to your altar. Yeah. I will go to my altar tonight to get a better understanding of what needs to be offered or given tomorrow. And don't forget, tomorrow is Papa Legba's day. So Alegua came through. And like I said, Papa Legba energy, Elegua. There's definitely messages that is coming through. There's definitely something that you need to see that is on the other side. So tomorrow during this dark moon energy, you definitely want to make sure that you are taking a look with your mind's eye, your first eye, your third eye. You definitely want to do some meditation, some trance work. You definitely want to go down so you can get up. Ashe, ashe. The first, we got two cards that flew out. One came face up and one came face down. So the dualities of it all. Ashe, ashe. The moon and the sun is going to be together. You got ups and downs are going to be together. You got the highs and lows. And then you have here Mama Lambo. Self-sabotage. Please. Oh, and then we have the moon energy here. That's the full moon. So we are headed towards that time. From the dark moon to the new moon to the first quarter moon to the full moon, baby. You definitely want to make sure that you are not the one that's in your way. Do your protection spell, and not just for yourself, for your loved ones, for your tribe, for your friends, for your house. Clean your house. It's coming through with all this water energy. And I was talking about the rain purification. You want to clean, cleanse, consecrate, and not just inside the home, outside the home as well. Walk the perimeters. If you're in an apartment, walk the parking lot, walk your building. You want to make sure that there are no cracks, no spiritual cracks where something can get in. Ashe, ashe. And then we have the 7 sisters. Creativity. Yeah, so the dark moon energy is definitely coming through with those energies. What I say, we had Medusa coming right on through. Snake serpentine energy here. We had Medusa. We had Oya. Oya definitely graced us with her presence. Ayi Bobo. Asheyo. And look how much water energy is out here. You got water here. Water here. Water here. Water here. Water here, baby. Water here. So something emotional is definitely taking place. You got water here. But with all of that watery energy, you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping your focus. And Gemini energy is very dualistic. They can think, speak, talk, walk, and do a couple of other things simultaneously, baby. Ashe, ashe. But if you're the type of person that cannot prioritize, but you know your creativity. So whatever it is you're creating, whatever it is you're working towards, I love bud. Whatever it is you're working towards, whatever it is you're creating, is definitely coming into being. Ashe, ashe. And take a look into the seven sisters. Do a Google search, you know, and take a look in regards to the seven sisters. Let's just read the seven sisters. What number is she? Oh, she's 12. Threes have been popping, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. She's 12. Threes has been popping. So that's all about messages. The messages, you want to pay attention because the messages are definitely coming through. So this is in regards to, oh, you're wet. I got you. I forgot to turn the air back on before he got home. I got my windows open. It feels good. Oh, that's the dualities. Look at that. He's a hot body and I'm a cold body. I always require heat. He always require air. Yeah, but we find a balance in it of it all. I got you. So with the seven sisters, her temple is the conjurer. So this is definitely putting in some work. The element is air. This is that Gemini energy, air energy. The seven sisters was a mystical Nolans family of identical master psychics and conjure women who never age, but were they? Were the seven sisters one shape-shifting woman or seven? Shapeshifter, let's be clear. We got Papa Legba, Ilagua, shapeshifter. We got Oya, shapeshifter. So someone is definitely wearing a mask, and you're definitely going to need to tap into your intuition, trust your heart, tap into your intuition, your other senses to really figure out what the fuck is really good. Ashe, ashe. It says, was it really one woman shapeshifting or seven? Time will never tell. Create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creatrix. Because I am the creatrix of Amethyst and Clover, baby. You are a cosmic creatrix and a creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. What did I say? Something is being birthed. Ayi bobo. You have the power to create planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's options. No one else's opinions matter here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating and birthing is manifesting. I told you, see, Papa Legba, Ilagua, you know, is a girl here, a little kid here, inviting you in. Your childlike spirit is trying to get you to, and here's a message, trying to get you to create. Don't stop. Now is the time for movement. Do not stop. Ashe, ashe. And it says, God's declaration, I am a creative visionary. So if you can see it, you can create it. If you can create it, you can manifest it. Baby, ashe, ashe, ashe. May no ill thought, words, curses, hexes, spells, negative energy, low vibration cross you, your auric, or your aortic field. You want to take what you need and leave the rest. If anyone is trying to do any type of harm to us on any type of level, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, any other leads come through my Uncle Lee. We want to send all bullshit back to sender 9 by 9 by 9. That's 725. Come through my grandma Ree. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Like I said, overall, it's time to put in that work because others are putting in that work. So you definitely want to make sure that you are keeping yourself protected. You are sending all bullshit back to sender. It is nothing wrong with doing that, you know, that work that people just play, oh no, I'm only for the love and the light. Well, while you stay for the love and the light, you got others that sit up there putting in that work. So, and sometimes it's going to take work to counteract that work. Ashe, Ashe, take that to your altar. Ayibo bo, Ashe yo. As above, so below, as within, so without. Some more to be times 3, baby. Ashe, Ashe, Ayibo bo. Ashe yo. And if you're not having the day that you want to have, you want to change that shit, baby. Don't forget to play your music. Listen to your music. Again, Laava, Laava. She's a banger. You have a couple of others. If you do the YouTube music, if you start with Laava, so many others will definitely come up as well. Ashe Prince was on deck. Ayi Bobo. Oh, and nah, I'm gonna let that rock. Go ahead. Peace.